Welcome to this project management tutorial entitled Resources and Project Costs. In the previous tutorials we have created a Gantt chart. Let's just zoom into the Gantt chart, not the detailed Gantt chart, and we said zoom. So we saw it started on the 1st of July and finishes on the 22nd of July. Now we are going to assign resources to all the tasks. So let's go to the resource sheet. So let's view the resource sheet and let's enter the resources. The resources we have been given as well. So I'm going to enter this information now into Microsoft Project. So resource name, Angelina. So there are 5 resources: Brett, Cindy, Frank, and Simon. These are our 5 resources, and we do see the resource type. There's 3 different ones. We are going to choose the work type, which represents people and equipment resources that perform work to accomplish a task. So work resources consume time, hours or days to accomplish tasks. So we also know the hourly rate for Angelina, which is £10. Let's enter that to £10. Then for Brett it's £8. For Cindy it's £8, and for Frank £5, and also for Simon £5. The overtime rate naturally is more, which is for Angelina £16, for Brett £14, for Cindy £16, for Frank £12, and for Simon £11. So we have got 5 resources. In this particular tutorial we are just going to assign Simon now to all the tasks. So let's go back to our Gantt chart and assign Simon to the tasks. So I'm not going to assign him to the development phase, because then I would double assign him to something. So I'm just going to assign him to the tasks. I'm pressing the Control key and select all the tasks, and now I'm going to assign the resource Simon to these tasks. As we see, Simon is now assigned to all the tasks, which means that we should have now project costs. Let's see whether we have got project costs. So we run a report, cost report, cash flow, and indeed we have got £640 to pay. Does that make sense at all? Let's go back to our Gantt chart. So we have got 5 days of work here, we've got another 6 days here, and another 5 days here. That's 16 days. We had in the resource sheet, resource sheet we had an hourly rate of 5 hours. In the schedule we know that there are 8 hours per working day. So 8 times 5 is £40 per day, and we had 16 days. 40 times 16 is exactly £640. So that makes all sense. That's good. Alright, let's assume that the project is running now, and we have to actually say that we have finished the development phase. So we go to our Gantt chart, go to the task and say we have finished, 100% completed the development phase. So we do see now a slight change in In the bars we have now a dark blue line within the completed tasks, indicating that we are progressing with the project. Now, as a project manager, you get worried that you have got two red men there, and this says this task has over-allocated resources. Right click for options. Alright, well, we are going to say Simon is a strong guy and he can work 16 hours a day. So, first of all, we would like to figure out which day it is. Also, we see it already, Friday 11th. We could also see that in the resource usage view, where Simon is red, indicating some over allocation. Let's zoom into the entire project again, and let's have a daily breakdown. And here we saw 16 hours in red. So here on Friday the 11th there's some over allocation. We could actually even show the over allocation within this one. So here we see over allocation. Of 8 hours. Good. Let's go back to the Gantt chart. Let's decide that we are going to pay Simon overtime for this 8 hours he has done on top of his usual workload. So that means he is going to receive this special rate of £11 per hour. That means 11. Okay, anyway, how are we going to do that? Let's have a look at some more details. So here we see that the work is 16 hours. Let's change the format to work. From schedule to work, and now we can actually enter some overtime for the whole auditions task. We say 8 of the 16 hours are overtime. Good. Now let's have a look at the cash flow again. Now we see that it has changed to £488, which of course makes sense because we're earning now £6 more per hour, so we have to give him this additional money. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm going to look forward to seeing you to the next one.